Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to another Shadowverse episode on my channel. For the start, let me give you the usual legal disclaimer. The following video is sponsored by Cygames. You can play Shadowverse on Android, iOS and Steam right now for free. So if you like what you see, check out the download links for the game in the video description. So that's out of the way, and now let's have a quick look at what kind of deck we will play today. After the nerfs to Windreader's Sail and the Lightning Blast, the ramped Dragoncraft archetype quickly adapted to the new meta environment. Nowadays the deck is more aggressive than before, using more storm units or finishing amulets like the Polyphonic Roar. In the end, the win rates were only slightly affected, and Dragoncraft is still one of the best picks to go if you're looking for a decent ladder or tournament success deck. The deck you are seeing right now was used by myself over the last couple of days with quite some success in AA1. It is not using the raw amulet, but instead going for the triple dark Dragoon Forte here as a finisher. In combination with the Ord, you can attack twice with the Dragoon for a total of 10 play points and 10 damage. In most matchups, that will be enough to finish the job and securing your victory. While the early game is still very similar to the old-fashioned ramped Dragoncraft builds, very greedy endgame with triple lightning blasts took a hit. Surely you are still trying to ramp up early on, but on the other hand, your early game is also more proactive than what it's used to be. To increase the potential damage output via storm units in the later stages of a game, we are using a total of 6 normal storm units, plus the additional 3 storm units through the Dragoon Scythers here. All in all, that is a lot of power to push, which should be enough to give your opponent a strong headache, and with the right amount of defensive and offensive tools at hand, the current Storm Ramp Dragoncraft deck builds are very versatile and can react to various different game situations. We will now take the deck for a ride on the ladder. If you have feedback, questions or whatsoever, please don't hesitate to use the comment section. So boys and girls, we are starting here against the Shadowcraft player, so that is still the strongest deck or the strongest class you can pick in Shadowverse. Hopefully that will change with the new expansion, which is out at the end of this month. So we have double Grimnir here. No need for that, to be honest. We can also drop the Breath of Salamander and might even drop the second Grimnir. Yeah, we are dropping everything. Let's drop everything. We want the ramp cards early on. And there we go. Dragon Oracle, Dragon Knight and the Ouroboros. That's a pretty good start. Let's see how aggressive our opponent is going here. Has the Skull Beast, so that's by far the best opening for him. Normally the Shadowcraft players right now are only running the Skull Beast. So he has something to attack us early in the phase. We will then just start with the Dragon Oracle, going into the Dragon Knight, getting 2 additional play points here. Oh, also Spartoy Sergeant. Who is he playing? The aggressive Shadowcraft deck? That's possible. So then we're definitely interested in getting the Breath of Salamander up to 6 play points and hopefully clearing the whole board. It could also be that he's dropping another Skull Beast, that he's dropping the Shadow Reaper here. There you go. So is that a problem right now? He's pushing a lot of damage at the moment. We just got the Dragon Knight that we can play. If he's ignoring the Dragon Knight and just going for the face, that's a problem. But he also has a Shadow Reaper there, so I would assume that he is at least trading once. He would also use the double Skull Beast here to kill the Dragon Knight, and then he has a 3 attack unit on the Shadow Reaper. So 3 attack, 3 defense, and still a Spartoy Sergeant. Might be more beneficial for him. Oh, another Shadow Reaper. Then he's definitely trading. Oh, he's not trading, he's dropping a zombie party, wow. So then the Shadow Reapers are still all at 1. And we can just do the Breath of Salamander here to clear the whole board. I'm really not a fan of using the zombie party in this situation. With the small Shadow Reapers here, that's not too beneficial for him. So we, of course, using the Breath of Salamander. We are clearing the whole board now. So we're dealing 3 plus an additional 2 to everything, which means we're clearing everything. He's down to 1 card. That was kind of greedy by him. Dropping the second Shadow Reaper here, not trading. I mean, if he was trading, then at least there would have been 1 Shadow Reaper on the board for him. Little Soul Squasher. So we can just Dragon Oracle. But yeah, let's just drop the Dragon Oracle here. We're drawing an additional card, we're ramping up, getting the Celestial Archer, so we can just drop that. We can just drop the Dragon Knight, which means potentially if he's killing the Dragon Knight here, we are already up to 10 next turn. We will evolve now the Celestial Archer, hitting him for 1 in the face, killing his little Soul Squasher, because he only has 1 card in his hand. He cannot do that much. He will be at 6 play points next turn. So that will be very tough for him to come back from that. With the Ouroboros that we can play turn after, we are also just healing back constantly. There's a Bone Chimera and a Rahab. So I would say we will now, let's see, we can probably, yeah, let's just kill everything here. Playing a bit more defensive. But that should be fine because our opponent's just way behind. So he's losing everything, still has only one card. Our board is just getting stronger and stronger. On the next turn we might just go for the Dark Dragoon, or we are going then also for the Rahab. Can on the other end also just play this choice. A lot of different options we have. If he has a Demon Lord, that would be by far his best card to play right now. That's only a small skeleton fighter. And if that is it, this is a super weak turn. Oh yeah, that is a super weak turn. Let's see, he's currently at 19. We currently have 14 damage here on the board already. So with the Dark Dragoon we are already winning the game without doing much, to be honest. So just because he was losing everything early on against the Breath of Salamander. This was kind of an easy matchup. So let's just kill him here. Game 2, Ramp Dragoncraft versus Heavencraft. That is an interesting matchup, especially if the Heavencraft player is also playing kind of a control deck. So I have the Dragoon Scyther here. We don't need that for the start. We are just keeping the Celestial Archer and again hoping to ramp up early on, of course. Not really, but with the Draconic Fervor we can at least ramp up a bit, but that is coming later. And we are then not getting the healing normally because the Heavencraft player is just going a bit too slow for that. And I will also greet you, of course. So nothing on his first turn, we will just go then for, as another Celestial Archer. Definitely dropping the Celestial Archer here. Pushing a bit of damage in the face, most likely. Probably he's not banishing that. I mean, he could, right? He could. Unicorn Dancer. Okay, then we cannot hit him in the face. If you go for the face, he's just healing back. There's also Sibyl. So more ramp is incoming. Next turn is time for the Rahab. Then turn 5 is Sibyl. And turn 6 probably the Draconic Fervor to ramp up even further. He's dropping a Divine Birdsong here. So you can now expect that he's playing the Storm Heavencraft deck as well. So that is using a lot of Amulets that have Storm unit in those. And then he can attack in the face. But then also his start was kind of slow because he was definitely looking forward to play Beast Colaria, for example, on turn 2. So he's missing out a bit on damage. And he can just get the Regal Falcon next turn. Like in Scripture, Celestial Archer going down. And another Unicorn Dancer. So we are just dropping the Sibyl, of course. We are getting the extra play point here. And we will evolve the Sibyl, killing his Unicorn Dancer. He's getting the Falcon on the next turn. And we're pushing 2 in the face here. The Falcon is a 3-4 unit. If he's then evolving, he can take down the Rahab, but on the other hand we also have the Breath of Salamander here. And then we can take the Falcon without a problem. Oh, Candelabra of Prayers. Whenever he's now playing an Amulet, the countdown is reduced by 1. So all the Storm units will pop up a bit earlier. And also the Dragoon Scyther. To be honest, we could just go for the Dragoon Scyther here and kill this one. And then 6 in the face. That shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, let's do that. So we are killing his 5-4. We're pushing another 6 into his face. So he's already down to 10. Which on the other hand means if we just find one Dark Dragoon here, the game might already be over next turn if he's not able to kill the Sibyl somehow. The Judge of Retribution here would be banishing an enemy follower with 3 defense or less. The Sibyl is on the other hand at 5, so he cannot banish that. But he can evolve, has another 5-7, trade, and still has a unit on the board. So kind of helpful for him. On the other hand, we can easily take this one down. Have a Dragon Knight here, a second one. And so, do we want to go for the Breath of Salamander? I would say yes. Yeah, we are doing that. I mean, otherwise there's nothing on the board for him right now. He needs to be kind of afraid of the Dragon Knight, because he's already down to 10, so if he's not killing the Dragon Knight, yeah, there's some healing, okay, that's helping him. Otherwise it could have been a problem. Let's see if he's evolving and killing the Dragon Knight. Probably not, no, there's nothing coming. Get another Dragon Scyther, that would be an option. So we can also play the Dragonic Fervor. We don't need the healing right now. But it's still an option to get more cards into the hand, so I would say we're doing that first. See what other options we have. Breath of Salamander, Dragon Oracle, or the Dragon Scyther. So how about... Could evolve for the Dragon Knight here. Can just use the Dragon Scyther, of course, and kill this one. I would say we will just... Let's play the Dragon Oracle first. Gives us another card. Genesis Dragon. Okay, then we will just go for the face here. Don't care too much for the 2 extra damage right now. So he's down to 11. He is probably killing the Dragon Knight now. There you go. If we go for the Genesis Dragon, for example, we can evolve that. That would be 9 damage directly into the face. He would be down to 2. There's a Divine Bird Song. So this Falcon is spawning on the next turn. Plus he's getting additional cards. A Healing Prayer, dealing back to 14. Plus the Falcon is spawning instantly. That will be 3 in the face. And there's also the Dark Dragoon. So how are we setting this one up? If we go Genesis Dragon, that will be 9. He's then down to 5. And the Dark Dragoon next turn, all the Zeus would be good enough. If we play then Dragoon and the Scissor, that's even more than just the Zeus or the Dragoon. So yeah, let's do that. He cannot kill us here. We are still at 17 points.
It won't be long now.
So he is going down to 5. Still has 1 evolution point here. These 2 units are not strong enough to kill our Genesis Dragon, so he needs some help here. Needs some destruction card. For example, the Dance of Death, of course. He's destroying a random enemy follower. Still has 7 to go. Can he also heal back? He would need more than 2 points of healing, otherwise he's still going down. With the Healing Prayer he can do that, so that is 3, exactly what he needs. Grimnir. Yeah, Grimnir is good. So Grimnir will be another 4, he's down to 4 now. So even another Healing Prayer is now not good enough. Plus we still have a unit on the board. So the pressure is high on our opponent. We are at 12, he cannot kill us here, he needs to kill the Grimnir, he needs to heal back. Radiance Angel is helping him, he's going back to 7, he still needs more. The Scissor and the Dragoon are just dealing the 7 that we need right now. Tribunal of Good and Evil, and he's down to 1 play point. I don't think he can do that. No, he cannot, so our units here are just rushing him down. That's another 7 into the face. No chance for our opponent, and we're winning the second game as well. Last but not least, our opponent is now using a Forest Craft. So we have seen then 3 different matchups against 3 different classes. Starting here, of course, with the Dragon Knight. We are going first. I don't think we have to keep the Breath of Salamander, but we can do so. So Dragon Knight is giving us an additional point. And yeah, let's just keep that. Might be good against the Forest Craft, who's dropping a lot of small fairies. Celestial Archer alongside, so we could play that on turn 2, then Dragon Knight on 3. And Blazing, okay, that's fine. Totally a good start. Water Fairy, last words, put a fairy into your hand. We are of course just dropping the Celestial Archer. There's no need to play the Breath of Salamander right now, you will play that later. When there is more on the board that you can kill, so get more value out of the Salamander. Elfchild May, he might just trade here, killing the Celestial Archer. There you go. So we will then just stop the Dragon Knight, of course, stopping also the Fairy here, which might be a setup. Which might be a setup for the Ancient Elf, to be honest. So he's just going for 2 in the face then, playing the Ancient Elf, and this one's getting buffed twice. Plus he still has the Fairy and the Elfchild May back in his hand. Highly likely that he's doing that. If he's not able to do that, it would be a huge pushback for him. No, this is Sibyl. At the end of his turn, give all other allied followers +1 defense. Which is okay. Don't care too much for that. We will just kill the Sibyl with the Blazing Breath here, and we are also then dropping Grimnir War Cyclone. Opponent can evolve now. So whatever he's dropping, he's definitely killing the Grimnir and potentially not killing the Dragon Knight. Elfen Princess Mage. This one is getting evolved, so he's getting 2 fairies into his hand, which are now costing 0. And they are normally used later when he's playing the Rhino. Or he's just dropping those now. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So what we want to see is just the Breath of Salamander. Yeah, so... Cannot play that right now, of course. I guess we will just... Let's kill the Elfchild May. We're getting the additional point, but that cannot be used right now. That's just usable next turn. We're dropping the Grimnir here. Let's evolve the Grimnir and at least kill the Elfin Princess. So, we still have then the Grimnir on the board. His board is not that strong right now. Also, there are 3 units on it, but these are all very weak. So next turn we can play Breath of Salamander and then clear everything. I expect that he's trading here. Oh, Elfshard May, okay. I'm just hoping that he's not dropping the Ancient Elf now. No, it's not. It's a Blessed Fairy Dancer, which is buffing everything, so he's increasing his damage output. And at the same time, he's also very vulnerable to any sort of AoE here. So one Breath of Salamander is clearing everything. It's pushing us down to 8, which is of course pretty aggressive. So the problem could be if he has a Rhino in his hand, but because he's also losing everything now, it's not like he can push that much damage at the moment. So what he would need would be then, for example, double Rhinos and the Nature's Guidance. And that could be enough with the evolution point. Yeah, most likely. Then he's getting... I cannot play 3 of Rhino. He cannot play 3 Rhinos right now with 6. We would need 7. So we should be safe. I would assume there's 1 Rhino. So that is right now 1 damage into the face. And the Ancient Elf, he's getting the Rhino back. And the Ancient Elf is now at 3-4. We will then use the Ouroboros here. For sure, because this is healing us. Bahamut, okay. So Ouroboros is hitting him into the face. We need to evolve anyway. So, an evolution on the Boros. We are killing the Ancient Elf. We have a 10-60 on the board. Which on the other hand also means that we are nearly there to kill him. Because we have a Dark Dragoon in our hands, so that's 15. If we need extra healing, we can always use the Urt and hit the Ouroboros. And the Ouroboros is spawning again. The last words effect is getting activated, so we're restoring 3 defense to the leader, going back to 10 then. So we can potentially just hit the face here and then use the Urt, healing back, and still have the Ouroboros a bit weaker on the board, so he's losing the evolution then. There is 1 Rhino in his hand, that we know for sure. So if he's playing Rhino into Rhino and then... Oh, he's not playing anything. Oh, wow. Okay, that is excellent. Wow, we cannot kill him right now, but we're nearly there. Let's just start here with the favor. So we are getting life back. We're getting additional cards. Back to 10. Then I would say we are killing our own Ouroboros just to make sure, because there's a Rhino and I don't want to get killed here by one single turn combination. So using the Urt here, hitting our own unit. This one is getting killed. Then he is spawning back. We're healing for 3, so going back to 13 life. And we get the Ouroboros back in our hand. So I have another one. And with that, we should then be able to kill him next turn. I mean, we have the Dragoon here, so we would need to kill both units. But it looks like he just conceded. So there we go. We are winning a 3rd game. And with that, I have a really good win streak. I guess currently at 8 or 9 wins. So yeah, 8-match win streak with the deck at the moment. So running very good, guys. If you want to try it out, use that. There is a deck list in the video description, so you can try this one out. Otherwise, just go to the start of the video where you can see all the cards and you can just copy that deck then. Thank you for watching for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe also to the channel. Would be very useful. I'm doing Shadowverse videos twice per week and I'm also streaming on Twitch twice per week. So you might want to check this one out as well. I'm out now, guys. Thank you for watching until the end and I will then see you in the next Shadowverse video. Bye bye.